All right, let's start diving into this. What is up, everybody? What is up? Welcome in, Nigel, HQZ, Jim. How you doing? Welcome in, HQZ, saying everyone pumped for Bull Run Summer. I hope we get that. That would be new. That would be different. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool. Evening, everyone. What's up, Jim? What's up, Nigel? First, but who was first to hit the like button? That's the real question. Clicking and burping my mouse. Yeah, I do a lot of clicking right before I hit that like live screen thing. Anyways, guys, it was nice to have the night off yesterday. I was playing video games most of the night. It was a good time. I got proximity chat banned yesterday. I will be proximity chat banned for the next 2 days. That's enjoyable, but hey, it's Warzone. Is what it is. Yeah, so we had a bullish day today, which was nice. Bitcoin, it was up 0.71%, so we'll just take them where we can get them. Ethereum had a positive day. A lot of the altcoins that I mentioned before, they had a pretty good day. To say the least, they had a pretty good day. Anyways, so we have a list today. I'm going to be going over Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, ADA, HBAR, Near, Filecoin, Render, FET, Uniswap, and Bonk. A few of those I'm just taking my victory lap, and the others I'm currently in trades. If you would like to request anything, feel free to start requesting it, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the TA. So looking at Bitcoin, for the last 6 days, I mean, it's been so sideways. Not even 6, 7 days. Wow, 7 whole days, a week straight. Bitcoin has been stuck in this range, just doing nothing. You have a high stochastic on the daily, which is kind of annoying. You're super neutral when it comes to your relative strength. But we recently had that buy signal, and we have not gotten a sell signal yet. So that's positive. You could see a little bit more upside, especially with the 4-hour flipping all the way to the positive side. So I would think for the weekend, we could see a beautiful move out of Bitcoin. But you know what? The bulls need to do it. They need to do it. I would like to see Fed at $10. That would be cool. That would be cool. So right now, what I'm looking for Bitcoin in the short term, possibly by, I don't know, midway through next week, something like that, we could see Bitcoin rallying up to 91,474, which would be a 7.3% move to the upside. This is what I'm thinking we're going to see next on the next leg up. So yeah, it would be nice to be back above 87,000, but also we need all the stars to align and have Donald Trump not start some new shit. That would be nice. Because as soon as he starts some new shit, for some reason, a lot of Wall Street likes to sell off their Bitcoin, which makes no sense to me. Let's check out the liquidation heat map real quick. So checking out the liquidation heat map, they are split. Seems like a few less people are trying to short than go long. That's a little alarming. Checking out the weekly time frame, wow, we are split, but there is a ton of liquidity to the upside. Lots of people still trying to short this thing, so we could be gearing up for a short squeeze. We already took out some of them, which, whoa, 300, wait, hold on, 1, 2, so a little over 220, maybe a little over 230 million has already been taken out of the shorts. So we'll see how this ends up going. But I am leaning bullish. I am very bullish, actually. So we will see how things pan out. Let's go to Ethereum next. Checking out Ether. Ethereum doing a fantastic job maintaining the uptrend. Beautiful. So that 19% upside could be coming to a chart near you in the near future. This thing should start moving as soon as tonight. This actually looks really good. The longer, like, you're broken out of the short-term downtrend, you are holding your uptrend, you're catching bids. Ethereum looks good. You know, been talking my smack non-stop on this thing, but it looks really good. Still looking for that 1942. Just give it some time. Not bad, Ethereum, not bad. Checking out Solana. Solana, beautiful break to the upside. We're still looking for that 153 to play out. Looking really good above 135. Looking really good. If we can hit 175, or maybe we come down bullishly backtest 135, we are totally in the realm of going back up to $220 for Solana. So make sure that one's on your watch list. Make sure you're paying attention. At that 220 range, we're going to find out if we're really this bullish, or if that was just a bearish retracement and we see more downside. We will see. All right, moving on. XRP, Mr. 58 cents itself. Still not broken out. That's surprising. That's surprising. You would think XRP would be stronger with everything else doing so well. But then you remember it's XRP, and we deserve to go down. We deserve it. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, though. If it breaks to the upside, then maybe we got to wait a little bit longer. We could see $2.45. All right? I'm not going to be unfair just because I think it should go down to 58 cents. But it could have a 17% run. Okay, it could. All right? Reluctantly, I tell you this. We're going to get away from that. All right, ADA Cardano here. I mean, it looks so ugly, but you can't deny it's breaking out of this recent downtrend. So you got to look at the bullish case here. You could be going to 76.32, maybe even 79.12. Looking good. Looking good for the upside, especially as the market stays bullish. This is looking pretty good. XRP about to pump, kick. Everyone, swap all your cryptos to XRP. Don't do that ever. Don't do that ever. XRP held far stronger than other coins during the downside, but it dropped like a rock the first tariff announcement. That's fair. It definitely did. Good evening. How's Aave and Solana looking? To closer. We already covered Solana. Solana's looking good. It was actually 2 coins ago. It's looking good. On its way up. Target 220. Just got to give it some time. But we will check out Aave for you. We will check that out. I don't know how Aave is looking, honestly. So yeah, ADA right now, you are still set up for a bit of upside. It's looking decent. You're above your 100. You're above your 50 on the 4-hour. It's looking good. Could be a nice little trend reversal here. I'd be looking for that 76.32 to 79.12 playing out. Looking good. More upside for NKN? I would guess so, but we'll check it out for you. Twix, NKN. We'll see. We'll see. People trying to deny OM is Luna 2.0. Well, that's because Luna had way more market cap. I mean, like, way more market cap. Aave is usually higher than Solana. It's almost the same price. Wow. All right. NKM might be in a range, hoping she bounces around for a while. That'd be good. I'm feeling pumped for the bull run summer. Degen to 8 cents. That would be a really big move, wouldn't it? That'd be a really big move, HQZ, wouldn't it? I think it's at like a fraction of a penny right now, right? That would be massive. H-bar. Hedera hash graph. Hedera, beautiful. Hanging on to that uptrend right now. You're getting a breakout. So 21 cents could be loading up on a beautiful break to the upside. Noted, it could continue, getting you all the way up to 29.61, which would be about a 76% run to the upside. This is looking pretty darn juicy. Looking juicy. Bull run summer, literally 2017 all over again. That would be wild. Can we hope for the best, Porky? We can always hope for the best. I was just saying, that's like a really big move. I gotta look at the chart. So I'm gonna take that as you are requesting degen. I'm gonna take that as a request. Anyways, yeah. So right now we are still looking for upside for H-bar, and H-bar's H-bar is going to make a decision tonight. This is beautiful. So if we do get that nice little pop to the upside, could very quickly see 28% to the upside even further if things get really crazy for a weekend pump. Anyways, let's move on from H-bar. We got Near Protocol. I can just click right over here. So Near Protocol, we put in a higher low and we are moving. I was looking for 22% upside. It is almost halfway there, but you are starting to get a little bit into that overbought territory on the 4 hour, so this could take forever. Also look at Cody and LRC, please. All right, Twix, we can do that. Cody, LRC. So right now for Near, what I'm looking for is you need to clear a high right now. So let's go ahead and drop on down to our 1 hour real fast. 1 hour's trying to reset while staying above all its moving averages. This is actually really good. Currently speaking, if you were trying to get into a new trade, your stop loss would have to be around 202. So not very bad. Near so sexy. It actually looks really good. Really, really good. So this one, I am still expecting a move up to at least $2.50. So we could still see another 14% upside. It looks really nice for it too. If we continue, you have overhead resistance sitting at $3.25. Would be really nice to go up and test it. It would be nice, because if it does, instead of 14%, you're looking at 48% upside. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's focus on that 14%. Can we check not? Sure. And Sui. All right. Not Sui. Got you covered. Still curious to see what happens first for XCN. Golden Cross or Death Cross? We will check out some XCN for you. We will check it out. All right. So moving on from Near, we have Filecoin. Filecoin had one hell of a day today. One hell of a breakout. Look at this beauty. Look at this. You guys got this one in Discord yesterday. I'm sure some of you were thinking, oh, this guy's ridiculous. There's no way. Was it yesterday or was it the day before? What day was this? 17th. Day before yesterday. So you could have had all these gains. Literally every single bit of it. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Did I post it here or was that in the members only chat? Oh, here it is. Here's the FIL post for all of the Discord right here. Going up 20%. I said it while I was still sitting right on that line. Looking pretty darn saucy. And we can see right here what happened. So if you guys paid attention to the Discord, there were some gains for you. You could have profited something like, 12%. Not bad. Not too shabby. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that one. But noted, we have others. I made a fat wad on the file call out. Very nice, Jim. That's what I love to hear. That's what I love to hear. Anyways, still have a bit more room to the upside. Looking to go up and test that 294. So, wait for it to reset. Wait for all of that. Looks like on the 1 hour you did get a bit overbought. Doesn't mean you can't put in bullish divergence. On the 4 hour, you're barely tapping into that overbought territory. Looking good. Looking good. You bought FIL yesterday. Very happy. Love to hear it. Beautiful. So yeah, FIL is looking pretty darn good. But let's go ahead and check out one of the monsters of the day. Render. So Render, beauty. Called out the 12% upside. I'll admit, I got out of this trade a little early. I was happy with the gains. Didn't really care. But we are still waiting on a $5.04 render. Nigel, what is Daniel from Chart Champions referring to when he says the naked point of control? He says it a million times. I have no idea. I don't know what the naked point of control is. I've never learned that term, so it might be something he coined himself so that he could be remembered. Who knows? I have no idea. Honestly. Not a clue. So, this render trade, if we go to the Discord, the handy dandy Discord, I believe I posted it right about there. So I posted it just before the breakout over here. But the nice part is, we go to the members only portion. You can see right, I forgot to post it in the members only section. Well, I guess we're going to not talk about that because I forgot to post it and I was in the trade, so my bad. My bad. Are you really asking for not a second time? It's already written. I already got both of your requests there. We have Not and Sui. So don't worry. I got you. What's up, Mo? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I can short the hash. Wait. I can short the hag, or I can give the coded my long. Wait, what? I just need to know her age first. Oh, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on. Was that code for Love Guru for him to decipher? Naked POC is just an area that wasn't defined by volume, whether to the downside or upside. Oh, that's what it is? Think of it like an unknown when revisited. Oh, that's what the naked point of control is. Thank you, Jim, for that clarification. Because, yeah, I have no idea what that term's for. I got you. No worries. No worries. Alright, yeah, so this is Render. I'm still taking my victory lap here. It is well on the way. That 12% move is almost taken care of, but we're still looking for $5.04. So it's looking good. Now, the other monster of the day, Fet. Freaking moving. Gave you guys this one in Discord as well. Mentioned 33% upside. You're almost halfway there. Almost halfway there. You got that bullish cross on the 4 hour. It's looking good. You're above resistance. Looking phenomenal. Yeah, just for my victory lap here. Just for the victory lap here. You can see it right there. Plain as day. Plain as day. I gave it to you all. Can we look at Pepe? Sure. Pepe. We'll check out some Pepe for you. So yeah, right there. It pays to be in the Discord whenever I find these trade setups. I'm not going to say I'm right all the time, but when I am, you're going to know. Only thing you should be smashing is the like button. Please, smash the like button. That'd be great. Touch the like button. Things are bullish. It's a good time to hit the like. Anyways, so that is Fet. Looking good, looking well on its way up here. But noted, longer term, I mean, Fet has a lot of upside here. A lot of upside. Longer term, we're looking for like $1.49. Thing looks crazy. So, it's on its way. It's doing its thing. AI is coming back to life. This is good. Now, let's go into the trades that I'm currently in. First one is Uniswap. So Uniswap here, it looks exactly like all the others. So I decided to jump into a 15x trade on this one. 20% upside is what I'm looking for. Waiting for the breakout. Looking pretty darn decent. On the trade, we're currently 15x long. We're up 25%. Not a bad looking trade. So here we are. Doing its thing. You're calling Fet to $10. Okay, alright. People think AI bubble popped. What a joke. That's amazing because people are using AI more than ever. And the more that they learn about it, the more computing power it's going to need. I mean, if you're not into AI, you better be into data storage because holy shit. Anyways, this is Uniswap. Uniswap right now, very easy place to put a stop loss just below $5.20. Because it is a major level of support. You've already put in a higher low. You've been respecting the uptrend. This looks beautiful. IMX. Got you covered. IMX. Immutable X. Didn't Immutable X switch over to like a lot more gaming? I should be looking at Immutable X a lot more often. If I do say so myself. Anyways, the last one I got for you guys is Bonk. So looking at Bonk right here, you can see the same pattern. The only difference for Bonk is it had a long-term downtrend that I believe you're broken out of. So let's just get this line out here right now. So that long-term downtrend, you are not only broken out of it, you have bullishly backtested it. So this thing could actually rally way higher than what I'm expecting. But I'm just trying to play Bonk for the 31% upside move. And currently on the trade, we are up 9% on a 15x long. So this is the other trade that I'm currently in. I'm utilizing both of our sponsored or affiliated exchanges, Buy DeFi and Weeks. So if you guys are looking for a new exchange to jump into, you have those links that are going to be popping up as the chat moves, or you can check the description down below. Anyways, let's go. Oh wow, speaking of it, it's pretty funny. They see a 27% drop, and I think the bubble pop, bubble pop is 40% or more, really. Love Guru has had too many names. I can't keep up. That's fair. Strictly speaking, stock market. Yeah, okay. I got you, Jim. I got you. Should I flock 10K into Bonk? Yes or no, chat? Chat, that's up to you. You guys can give him financial advice. I never could. So, this is what I'm seeing. I do have a stop loss sitting right here, 11.74. Maybe I shouldn't say that live on stream, but here we are. Maybe I get stopped out. Oh well. I'm not betting that much money on this, so it's fine. But let's move along. Let's get into your guys' requests, and let's get this party started. I'm going to be looking at each one of these as if I were trading it, so just a heads up there. Going into NKN, first request of the day. I was looking for 55% upside. We hit it. So, congratulations to everybody who decided to listen to me on NKN. You're in the green. Now, all you got to do is maintain above 185. Could be seeing 375 as your next target. Being very needy today, Porky. One and Zill also. This is wild, Twix. You are being needy today. Today is a needy day. God, I miss one day, and all of a sudden it's just like requests galore. All right. One Zill. Got it. All right, anyways, we can get rid of this here because it played out. Now we're just waiting for this to pan out. So NKN looking good. Do I think there's more upside? Yes. You barely got overbought. You do not have bearish divergence. Checking out your daily time frame, you're coming out of the depths of hell. So it's 103% just to get a bearish backtest on your 50 simple moving average. You're a bit overextended. So yes, NKN definitely has a lot more upside in it. We're just waiting for it to happen. That's it. Just waiting. Anyways, that's NKN. Checking out DGen. So next up, we got DGen in the house. We are looking for 38% upside. We have started the move. This is beautiful. This is great. I love it. Let's go ahead and move this down to where it probably should be, but let's go ahead and go to the 4-hour time frame. Not even close to being overbought. Just stair climbing your way up. This is good. This is good. So yeah, right now we are looking for more upside potential, and I'm looking at that 3155. Now HQZ says the hopiestum. Yep, that's what we're gonna call it. The hopiestum target of all. 8 cents. Currently, I'm just looking for 14819. Honestly, but you want 8 times that? Anything's possible, HQZ. Anything's possible. All-time high was 6 cents. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But I do think that you did manage to bottom out here, so I would expect a bit of upside. Get rid of all of this here. Anyways, 8 cents would be so sexy. It would be absolutely insane. That's massive upside potential. Considering the golden retrace you're looking for at this very second is 500%. And that's at 1 cent. That's crazy. That's just crazy. Anyways, we're moving on from that. Cody. So checking out Cody. All right, we are in the 4-hour time frame. We are not putting in higher lows. Yeah, wait. Yeah, we did. Hold on. There we go. We got a higher low. Great. We're respecting an uptrend. This is nice. This is nice. Not bad. You could continue this rally. Noted. The stop loss on this is kind of crazy. Because you do have to have a stop loss below this 5450 level. Just, you kind of have to, because you could come all the way down, wick down, touch it, and then fly out of there, just for safety precautions. But it does look like you're respecting that uptrend very well. which is nice. And you can also get another leg up because you did get a 618 retracement right here. I'd like to request tongue. What? Okay. TUNG. The CSE chart. Okay. All right. So right now for Cody, what I could see happening, as long as you maintain this uptrend, is to go up another 23%. It does look like it's getting ready to go. Let's check out your 1 hour. And your 1 hour is not really giving me that much hope. I would prefer if we had a low stochastic rather than a high one. So you're probably going to keep trading sideways for another day. Maybe. Not positive, but maybe. Another bad thing that you have to deal with is you do have bearish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. So this is why I mentioned you're gonna have to just like wait for this thing to fully reset. But no, overall, as long as you continue your upside, you're looking good. If you can break above this point and get a higher high on your relative strength, then that bearish divergence will get canceled out. Likely it's not going to. So I would be watching price. If you do hit 7898, it could turn right around on you. So be careful. But measured moves to go up to that 8260. Doesn't look too bad. Moving on, we have LRC Loop Ring. Haven't looked at Loop Ring's chart in a while, but looks pretty decent to me. Looks pretty decent. Don't really like the bearish divergence that's forming. I don't like that. That's not good. Looking at the 4 hour. 4 hour major higher low. We also made that entire 25% downside move. So that's good. That's a good. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Kind of put in a double bottom after a major breakout, which is nice. So, major breakout. We confirmed our lows. We're now putting in higher lows. Over the long term, we're probably looking for that 24 cent. Wait, probably lower. Hold on. So over the long term, we're looking for 23.63. Not too shabby for LRC because you are broken out. So another 155% upside for the long term is what we're looking for. Wow, Rich, you getting out there. So right now, here's your uptrend that you need to focus in on. And your next leg up that you're going to be looking at, which looks like it's about to get started. But Loop Ring could find itself anywhere between 10 cents or that 10.98 level, which is overhead resistance. I would be expecting overhead resistance to get tested, so another 17% upside is possible. You just have to maintain this uptrend, so be careful about the uptrend. Anyways, moving on from LRC, we have XCN. You got cash? No tongue on credit. Oh boy, that's a lot. All right, XCN. Wow, so neutral. I'm still looking for downside. You're now below your 50 simple moving average. I'm looking for more downside. I think the party's over for XCN, and I would be still looking for another minimum 23% downside, and it could go even further. Could go even further. Stingy with it. Oh no. Oh no. Your 4 hours giving you a sell signal right now. You're sitting in neutral territory. You're nowhere close to being oversold. Check your daily real quick. Daily's still really deep in that bullish control zone. You just coming back down to that 50 simple moving average makes a lot of sense. Just come down and touch it. But hey, it doesn't have to do anything it doesn't want to. It could just be built different. What's up, Mo Money? How you doing? It's a blessing to be bearish in these bullish times. I mean, I don't know if it's a blessing, but I wouldn't try shorting this until Monday. Yep, we are right in front of you. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't have a problem being bearish all the time. All right. I have no problems with that. You almost made a 50% retrace. You do not have bearish divergence on the daily. So, there's still a possibility you get a nice little spike up randomly. I wouldn't trust it before you come down and test support. As for a fresh long, nah, I would not count on that. Anyways, moving on from that, we got Pepe. Pepe's downside is not playing out. Looks like the upside is in, baby. Because you did have that mildly higher low. You're putting in these lower highs, but it looks like you're getting ready for a breakout, which is beautiful. You also are in the nice little uptrending channel now. So now, I do believe Pepe is about to see a nice little run to the upside. Maybe it takes a while, because you are going to fight with not only overhead resistance, but also this channel that's being formed. So you're going to have a fight on your hands, but you could find yourself back to 1178, which is nearly a 60% run to the upside. That's based off your daily. Let's go ahead and check your 4-hour. Yeah, your 4-hour looks pretty decent. You're putting in that higher low. Third consecutive higher low. So you would expect this thing to continue going up. I would be looking at it like this with the uptrend. If you can break this recent downtrend, this is going to look really good to the upside. I mean, really good. You're getting a bullish cross on your 4-hour time frame with the 50 going above the 200. This is nice. This is very nice. Alrighty. Moving on from Pepe. IMX. Immutable X. Managed to get that higher low. Managed to maintain the uptrend. This is good. This is good. It's good. The only problem I have, you're really close to overhead resistance. So if you weren't already in the trade, it's kind of not worth trying to get into, because there's better options out there. You're nearly at the completion zone. You're looking to hit 505. At that point, you're going to find out if you're pulling back or not. But we're going to have to wait and see. Let's go into the long... Oh my goodness gracious. This does not look great, honestly. You did break out of this downtrend here, so that's cool. You're broken out, you back tested, you found support, you made a higher low. So just maybe you're going to go up this 233%, getting that golden retrace. There you go, right there. Right there, just maybe you're going to make it up here. Just maybe. Do you please think ALCH could go higher? What? I don't know. Well, I'll check out the chart for you. I can do that much. ALCH. Maybe we could gently coerce those who have not liked the stream to please enjoy the button. That's interesting. Immutable is for gaming. My only concern is 50% of the tokens belonging to 2 people, which could lead to a rug pull like Mantra. On the positive, most of their tokens are burned. Oh, interesting. I don't know. XCN, Jim, you're still short from 208. Wow. Way to hang in there. Gentle, what happened to your aggression, Rich? It's not at emergency statuses yet. Success. That's pretty funny. Alrighty. So, Mutable X could see some upside. Could see some upside soon. A lot of upside soon. Tons. But you do have this pesky little downtrend you're going to have to contend with too. So, we will see what happens. If you can break above that 505, you're likely to go up and test 716. But you need to start putting in some higher highs. So that's going to be task number 1. Otherwise, all of this right now is just an oversold bounce. It'll just get faded into the wind. Anyways, moving on from this, we got one Harmony. One Harmony's doing its thing, working on its way up. Really simple read here because it looks like the absolute rest of the market. We're looking for this thing to go up and test some overhead resistance right now. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. Another 18% could be coming for one. And here is your uptrend that you don't want to break. If you're trying to get into a fresh new long, getting a stop loss below this wick low at 00982 might prove to be worthwhile. Just might. I personally would be waiting for this thing to reset if I was trying to get into a fresh new long, but that's just my personal thing. Anyways, moving on from one, looking at Zilliqa. Zilliqa almost done with its move. Too bad. Nice little wick to the upside. You do have a downtrend you're going to have to fight with as well. This is an actual downtrend because you have 3 touches to the upside. So this will take some effort to break out of, which is kind of too bad. You like those weak ones where it's like, oh, it's only 2 touches. No big deal. Super summer bull run, Jim. Whoa. Still curious to see if gaming will ever take off. Gaming definitely will take off. It's just gonna, like, the economy needs to be good, you know? Could I look at KLAC? Sure, James. KLAC. Got you covered, brother. Got you covered. Oh, by the way, what does everyone have planned for Easter? Anything fun? Anything exciting? You gonna find some eggs? You gonna dish out some eggs? What's going on, people? What's going on? Measured move is to hit this overhead resistance. You're on your way to it. But ZIL, surprisingly, has already reset its 4-hour stochastic RSI. So we might actually be able to look at this a little differently. We might be able to look at it from this point here. So let's see how this lines up, because that is an interesting look. I would say anywhere between the 7.72 or even a 14% rise to the upside for Zilliqa could be ready. Could be ready. Happy Easter point. Well, thank you, James. Appreciate it. Well, yeah. Zilliqa looks pretty darn interesting. Even though it's getting a sell signal on Cypher B, can't ignore the reset on the stochastic. That's really good. H-bar is your egg. Nice. My plan is to get Indian food. All right. All right. Easter is sad in China. Mo, really? Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. So yeah, that's Zilliqa. Check out Tongue. You're going off the Chinese or the Canadian exchanges here? Dang, I'm going to bust some Easter eggs for sure. All right, all right. I think Indians eat cow eggs. What? Cow eggs. What are we talking about? They're rabbit eggs. Gosh. The hell is this thing? American Tungsten Corp. Dang, they had a great week. 15%? Sheesh. That's insane. This looks crazy bullish, too. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, you have overhead resistance, but I don't think it matters. Dang. Dang. You didn't even backtest. You came short. It was so bullish, they couldn't push it down there? Sheesh. Oh my word. Oh my word. You find yourself at $3.82. Wow. Another 180% upside, Jim. That's crazy. That is crazy. And nothing's really saying, oh, there's no way it could happen. Even if I do this, it's like, nope, still broke out. You still broke out. The only downside is you could put in a higher low. That's your only downside right now. That is insane. Here's the uptrend to work off of. So maybe you come down and touch it again. But man, this thing looks really good. Looks really good. Wow. All right, that's Tongue. KLAC. Claw. What is Claw? Claw Corporation? Claw. Monthly green dot got me feeling some type of way. I mean, it makes sense. That was a crazy week. Oh, this one doesn't look fantastic. Not at all. You had your bearish divergence, you got your lower high, and the sell-off has started. Yikes. Here's your downtrend that you're going to have to fight with. Some might say that you're bull flagging out. Others might say economy is terrible. Oh, there's your support level, as well as this right here. So I'd be looking for a test at either 516 or 441. I have a few more gems to look at, Porky, if you're in the mood tonight. Oh boy, Twix. Oh boy. That daily, getting that lower high, that's a problem. Oh no. Oh no. Later all, HQZ, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening and a great Easter. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. You could see another 31% to the downside, James. This does not look good. This looks really bad. Hopefully, it doesn't pan out that way, and you get a higher low instead. But right now, this looks terrible. This looks absolutely terrible. 31% downside, backtesting 441 could be in play. Too bad there. All right, checking out some Aave. No problem, HQZ, no problem. All right, Aave, beautiful breakout to the upside, and it looks like the downside's not happening. Can I look at HubSpot too? Okay. HubSpot as well. Are you trying to get me to look at porn? Guess what? Porn's going to be just fine. It's going to stick around. Promise. All right, 4 hour on Aave looks really good. Really, really good. Looks like the positive side is going to pan out. That's why I got this 28% upside move right there. Just chilling. Just chilling. But there you go. 173. 173.30 could be coming to a chart near you. You have an additional 22% upside on this bad boy once you break out. Aave looking really strong. Looking really strong. X-Hamster. X-Hamster. I don't know about a gem pick there. It sounds like a meme. We'll check it out. Alrighty. So yeah, Aave is looking good for that 22% upside. Maybe if it gets a little wild, you go back up to 201. Just maybe. But it looks pretty good. It's pretty good. HubSpot. Hubs. Let's check out. Oh, we've looked at this. Well, it looks like the 17% downside played out and then some. Porky is your porn name, isn't it? That'd be a weird porn name. What? That'd be a really weird porn name. Not even gonna lie, that'd be a weird one. So that upside did not happen. The 17% downside not only happened, but damn, you're bearishly backtesting it. Ugh, gross. This looks awful. So James, you're looking at way more downside. Way more downside. Could see 373 coming next. I'd be watching it at 420, seeing if you catch some bids there. This looks terrible. Check out X-Hamster on my own time. Well, we're just going to check it out now, because after this, we got Snot, Sui, ALCH. And then I'm done with all the requests. Rick looks wild on the RSI. I don't know what Rick is. But yeah, this looks really bad. James, if you're shorting this, you're going to be getting a death cross soon. 20 to possibly 30% downside. I think the stock market's still struggling. At least HubSpot is. So X-Hamster, I can't even find it, brother. So we're not going to look at it, apparently. Anyways, Rick. There it is. Rick Hospitality Holdings. Rick looks awful. Death Cross has happened as well. It looks really... Oh, God. Ew. Oh, that's so bad. What? Oh. No problem, James. Yeah, so Rick did probably the worst thing you could hope for. You had a beautiful level of support back here. I mean, it was a gorgeous level of support. You dip below it a little bit, you pop back up, dip below, pop back up. As soon as you fell below, now you're bearishly backtesting? With hidden bearish divergence. This looks terrible. This looks so bad. On the weekly, finding hidden bearish divergence is wild. Like, holy shit. That's crazy. Oh, man. Like, you got a level of support here, but you gotta wonder, is it gonna hold? Like realistically, is it gonna hold? You could fall all the way down to $24, and that would be completely normal. Because in reality, this thing, it goof. Could see 1727. You could very well see another 52% downside on Rick. Don't get me wrong, you reset your stochastic. I mean, maybe you catch a little relief bounce before you get absolutely annihilated, but this doesn't look good. This looks bad. That bearish backtest said so much. It's trying to put in some bullish divergence. It's just failing miserably. It's trying desperately hard, but you still got a lower low. Damn. So I would expect a little bit of a relief bounce, but after that, more downside ahead, brother. Jesus. Let's go into the 4 hour. Let's see what... Ew, it looks gross here too. I mean, at least you're gaining strength, so maybe you get to come back up somewhere close to this range right here. But man, I haven't been this bearish on a stock yet. This looks really bad. Hospitality, apparently, they don't know any hospitality anymore. They're dying. Sheesh. Alright, moving on. We have Not. Checking out Not. Hey, we're making pretty good time. Not looks good. Not looks good. You got your bullish divergence going. Alright, alright. It looks like you're double bottoming. Maybe. Let me get rid of some of the noise here. Let me fix this because it's slightly lower. There you go. Now let's zoom in. Yeah, you got your double bottom and now you're starting to catch some bids. This is good. This is a good sign. Because now you have the opportunity of that golden retrace. As soon as you break out of this downtrend, it'll look way better. As soon as you break out of this downtrend, it'll look way better. Currently have this like falling wedge situation going, so that's nice. That's really nice. Nice sign of a reversal. But once you do get that breakout, 93% upside is what I'll be looking for Not. Haven't broken out yet. Just waiting. Just waiting. But Not looking pretty good. Porky is a retired porn. Bro, there's no way I could ever be in porn. I'm like the 3-inch killer, brother. There's no way. All throughout college, that's all I ever said. Girls would be like, oh, how big is it? 3-inch killer. Like, y'all don't need to know my business. Chill out. Jeez. Yeah, I remember when people said like girls weren't as easy as they were back in the day and stuff, and I'm just kind of sitting there thinking, you know what? Now, girls, they gotta be prude, right? Like, they gotta be. Because they all have OnlyFans now. It's kind of wild. Like, they gotta be. Because now, instead of it being for fun, it's for work. Ugh. It's awful. Sui, there's an argument for upside. There's an argument for upside. The thing that I'm bothered by is this bearish backtest. But the argument for upside is to go up to $2.86. So Sui does look interesting for that. You could find yourself going up in a nice way. But in the longer term, you are still in a downtrend. So remember that. Still in a downtrend. Even if you pop up here, you can go as high as $3.37. At $3.37, if it peaks up there and it gets there, short it. At least in my opinion. I would short it. But yeah, the possibility's there. I don't trust this little range. I would think you're coming down to 124, but we're going to have to wait and find out. We're going to have to wait and find out. Called me the 2-inch pincher. That's pretty funny. But how would it pinch? That's crazy. That's crazy. ALCH and the last request for now? Oh, I guess it's not. We got RSR and DGB. Well, it looks like ALCH, the 97 and the 135% played out. I'm curious here. You wanted me to say sweet nothings about it. I did in the past. I mentioned it would go up 97 to 135%. Did you not take those trades? Did you not take those trades? If you didn't take those trades, I'm sorry. It's made a pretty damn good move. I don't know what to tell you at this point. RSR DGB. I mean, if you're asking for more upside after 135% upside, I think you're getting greedy, honestly. It's just my thought. You have triple bearish divergence on the 4-hour. You're hitting overhead resistance. This is not the time to try and go long. This is not the time to try and go long. This is when you start looking at it like, where's my lower high at, brother? I'm ready to short this thing into oblivion. We going down, baby. Like, what? You were wrong. It went higher. I had both of them marked out, Rich. I had both of them. Are you talking about the wick? Is that what you're giving me shit for? The wick? Nobody knows about the wick. Goodness gracious. We hit that 1.6 and we've been selling off every time we touch it. How dare you? How dare you? I called it all. I called it all. And the weirder part is, I think I called bullishness on this while I was ripping the rest of the crypto space apart. Talking like, oh, no, everything's going to zero. Fuck this. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Goodness. The bearish divergence is real. I would expect a lower high right now. I would expect a lower high coming in. And on that lower high, we could short it. Made a low, lower low. 3 lower lows. I guess there's an argument for upside, so let's give the argument for the upside first. No problem, Mo. Alright, argument for upside. You would be looking at it as a 41% move to the upside. Is it possible? Sure. But with triple bearish divergence on the 4-hour, I would not be looking to go long, period. Just personal thought, I would not be looking to go long. I would be looking for something a little bit more like this. Where I'd be like, alright, it's time to retrace. Maybe we get a back test of this little downtrend we broke out of and never back tested. That would make a lot of sense to me. But of course, I would not even try to short this thing until Monday. But you could find yourself going down 30, maybe even 44%. What does ALCH stand for? I don't know. It literally says ALCH USDT spot. I don't have a clue, bro. I do not have a clue. Sorry, Rich. I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers, man. All right, we're going to go into 2 others. We got RSR. RSR, where it looks strange, but we are putting in that higher low. We're maintaining the uptrend. We broke out of the downtrend. Looking pretty sauced up. Looking pretty cute. Pretty cute. Let's go to that 4-hour. Looks like your 1 hour's trying to get ready to do some damage. This is good. Your 4-hour Alchemy AI. It's an AI play? No wonder. Well, I didn't even know it was an AI play. Holy crap. Yeah, you could see another 40-something% to the upside. Oh boy. I would still look for downside, but dang, that's crazy. Anyways, looks like you've been consolidating, and the consolidation looks like it's about over. So RSR, we're looking for upside potential, and it looks like you're at a good place to try and go long. Stop loss below 6667. Could find yourself going all the way up to 11501. Beautiful. You could find yourself going up 56%. If it gets a little crazy, get that golden retrace up here at 12975, which would be a 76% move to the upside. Maybe a little less, 75. So yeah, RSR is looking pretty strong right now. Looking pretty darn strong. We'll see if it can do it. DGB is next. DGB. You are broken out of a downtrend. This looks so choppy. I just wouldn't want to wait for it. It looks gross. Here's your uptrend. So the worry I have here is the fact that you could come all the way down to your uptrend before rallying up. So I would be waiting for this thing to reset fully. But all of your moving averages are pointing in the right direction. You broke out of your recent downtrend. It looks good. If this does continue going up, if it does, then you're going to be looking for a very big move, and you could find yourself going all the way up to 1511. A very big move. This is a lot of consolidation. It is a lot. That is lining up perfectly with your 886 retracement from your previous high. So you could find yourself going up 50%. The only problem is your stop loss has to be like below this wick low over here at 901. Because you could get some weird little spike to the downside before rallying up. If they wanted to be mean, they could. It's been going sideways for a long time. Oh, your daily looks like it's trying to work its way into a golden cross pretty soon also. Very nice. So yeah, looks like that's all the requests we have for today. Finished it up within an hour. I feel good. I feel good. We went through a lot of different cryptos today. Things look bullish. TA's easy. Yeah, let's sit back and gain some lunch money. Anyways, guys, I do appreciate you all coming out for the stream. You're absolutely amazing. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, join the Discord, where I post up trade setups every time I find them. If you need an exchange in order to facilitate some of your trading, we do have the links to buy DeFi and Weeks. We are affiliated, but they do have great sign-on bonuses. Other than that, I'm going to get on out of here. Much love to each and every one of you. Hopefully you have a fantastic Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, you know what? Spend some time with some family and some friends. Who cares? Anyways, I'm going to get on out of here. And, yeah, keep your stop losses tight. Get those gains, baby. Deuces. Deuces. No problem, Twix. Anytime. Pumped his coins again by buying his own coins, and it seems like P-Dye is fixed. Well, dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. Ooh.